All right, here's a true statement. There's a lot of things to be scared about in this world. Quite frankly, this world is getting scarier and scarier and scarier and scarier. I don't know where we should start. Maybe we should talk about the United States of America, where the current regime in office is making some of the most crazy and insane decisions that are literally destroying society as we know it. Maybe we should be scared about the fact that we are in an age in the United States of America where people are running after political opponents and actually seeking to take away their freedoms. Maybe we stop talking about the United States of America and talk about the whole world as we know it. Let's not even mention the war that's going on in Ukraine with Russia and all of the implications that go with that. Let's not talk about the collapsing US dollar as well as the collapsing euro, which, by the way, is collapsing at a much faster pace than the dollar ever can. How about the fact that there are nations right now that are declaring their insolvency and pretty much falling apart? How about the fact that we have prime ministers that are quitting, leaders, world leaders that are walking away from their job responsibility? There are whole governments that are collapsing, like what we actually saw happen in Japan recently. How about the fact that we're hearing and seeing assassinations going on everywhere, and for everyone we see and hear, there's probably another 30 or 40 going on? How about the fact that we're learning about all kinds of crazy things going on right now with certain flights where they're trying to change weather, and we learn about what's going on with CERN and all the other crazy things that are happening there, and all the insanity that's associated with people trying to think that they're trying to believe that they're God or make themselves to look like God, and they're looking at cloning all kinds of different things. And I don't know if you've even heard about the new embryo that they're trying to say that they've been able to create that reproduces human life without the reproductive process taking place. I mean, if you begin to think about the insanity that is going around this world, there are a lot of reasons to be fearful. How about the fact that car accidents are going up at an extremely higher rate than ever before? Suicides, particularly suicidal ideation, has gone up by 1,000%, and that's before it went up 1,500% a few years ago. I hope I'm drawing a pretty depressing picture, because when push comes to shove, the world that we live in is a very ugly place. But God declares something that is more important than all of that, and that is this. If we will put our faith and trust in Him, then there's no reason to fear. Folks, that is the epitome of the definition of faith over fear. Faith is what is our substance for things that we know we can hope for. We know that God has given us substance for the heaven that we are going to be in one day and the blessed life that He gives us now. And undoubtedly, our faith is evidence of that which we cannot see. God continues to provide that evidence for us every single day, and we have absolutely every reason to put our faith and trust in Him and not allow our fear to become something that controls us. We must walk in a way where we understand that as we put our faith in God, His love for us will cast out all of that fear, because fear is founded in something that God is not in. And when we put our faith and trust in everything that is God, we will find our way out of the emotion of fear, especially in a crazy and fearful world. We'll learn about this today, guys. If you are not watching this on Sunday when this is airing, I am going to put a link at the end of this video that will show you how to get to the Bible study where we talk about this particular issue, where Christ calms the ocean. And there is a ton more that you can learn from that than just the typical story that's told and the typical application. Your mind will be blown. If you're living in any kind of fear right now, understand this: God's got the solution for it. You go to Him for it, and He will give you the place where you can find rest and hope in the midst of a gnarly storm, and you can watch God give you the very strength to even walk on the water that's shaking like crazy, because God is good. Learn to trust in Him. Faith over fear. Let's go, you guys. God bless you.